American Airlines emergency line. Please state your emergency.
The cockpit's not answering. Somebody's stabbed in business class. And I think there's mates that we can't breathe. I don't know. I think we're getting hijacked.
Somebody hit the World Trade Center or the...
It's a Trade Center.
The World Trade Center. There's a fire on the upper floors.
This just in, you were looking at obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning
that a plane has crashed into the World Trade Center. We don't know anything more than that. We don't know if it was a commercial aircraft. We have no idea how many were on board or what the extent of the injuries are right now.
Jules, this is Ryan. Listen, on an airplane that's been hijacked, and things will go well, and it's not looking good. I just want you to know I absolutely love you. I want you to do good. So happy you're fine. And I just totally love you, and I'll see you later. Bye, babe. Bye-bye.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
That looks like a second plane.
Right now. There's another one. Another plane just hit. Right. Oh, my God. Another plane has just hit. It hit another building. Flew right into the middle of it.
Oh, my goodness, there's another one.
Seems to be on purpose.
Oh, my goodness. Now it's obvious, I think.
As I watch this video, I can't help but to reminisce about where I was on that day, 9/11/2001. I was about 3 years on with the fire department and just finished up a shift that morning, headed home. And by the time I got home, I received a call from one of my coworkers that I went through the academy with. He said, "Man, are you watching this?" I said, "Watching what?" He said, "One of the towers got hit." So I turned on the TV, and I remember I was getting changed because we were building a home and we had to be at the design center within an hour or so, about 9 o'clock. So I was trying to rush to get dressed, but I had it on TV and I was looking at it. So, and just thought it was an accident, just like anybody else. And then got changed, got in the car and headed to the design center. By the time I got to the design center, everybody was gathered around the televisions, and I didn't understand why. I knew it was big news. It was an accident. But when I got there, they had said a second plane hit the other tower. And we knew then that we were at war. By that time, I had a pager at the time. It started going off, and it was Tennessee Task Force 1. They had started calling all of us in to gather our things for a possible deployment. So I headed back home and, dropped the wife off and headed straight to the training center where we started that process.
I leaned over and whispered into his right ear, "A second plane hit the second tower. America is under attack."
Today, we've had a national tragedy. 2 airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center in an apparent terrorist attack on our country.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. We're looking at a live picture from Washington, and there is smoke pouring out of the Pentagon. It would appear that there has been another major explosion, this one in the nation's capital. There is smoke in the air over the Pentagon.
This is as close as we can get to the base of the World Trade Center. You can see the firemen assembled here, the police officers, FBI agents, and you can see the 2 towers. A huge explosion now, raining debris on all of us. We better get out of the way!
We're getting reports that a part of the tower, the second tower, the one a bit further to the south of us, has collapsed. We are checking on that.
Well, as all of this was happening, I finally got to the training center, and it was I don't know, 100 of us there with all the leadership and department heads, and they were trying to figure out who would be going and who would not be going, what equipment we needed. We were pretty new with being a USAR team, so everybody still had some training to go through. They weren't completely, fully trained. So it was just a waiting game. We sat out there from, 10 o'clock that morning to early afternoon before the department heads would come down and pretty much handpick the guys that they wanted to go to the deployment. And it was just, a heart aching moment because all of us were just basically standing in the parking lot waiting and thinking, we're going regardless. If we're chosen or not, we will pack up in our pickup trucks and head either to the World Trade Center or to the Pentagon. So it didn't matter if we were picked or not. We were headed that way.
The North Tower is leaning. Oh my God, there it goes!
I hope I live. I hope I live. It's coming down on me.
And there, as you can see, perhaps the second tower, the front tower, the top portion of which is collapsing. Good Lord.
Both trade towers, where thousands of people work, on this day, Tuesday, have now been attacked and destroyed. There is simply no way to accurately describe the emotion this evokes.
I just wanted to put this out because this is not about me. It's not about anyone other than the victims that lost their lives in 9/11 and also the families that were affected, the departments that responded even after it happened, the lives that were lost due to all the chemicals and things that they breathe in. A lot of them succumb to cancer, and my heart just breaks for everybody involved. And it's an ongoing process because this is something that we celebrate every year, and it will continue to be in our hearts until I know I take my last breath, because I was truly affected by it. I have a reminder on my back that tells me every day, 9/11, we will never forget.
Is on bended knee in prayer for the people whose lives were lost here, for the workers who work here, for the families who mourn. This nation stands with the good people of New York City and New Jersey and Connecticut as we mourn the loss of thousands of our citizens. I can hear you. I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you. And the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us
soon. September 11 will go down in our history as a day to remember. None of us will ever forget the pictures of our courageous firefighters and police, many of whom have lost friends and colleagues, or the hundreds of people attending or standing patiently in line to donate blood. A tragedy like this could have torn our country apart, but instead, it has united us. This event can give a message of hope, hope for the present and hope for the future. The cross tells us that God understands our sin and our suffering. And from the cross, God declares, I love you. The story does not end with the cross. For Easter points us beyond the tragedy of the cross to the empty tomb. It tells us that there is hope for eternal life. For Christ has conquered evil and death and hell. My prayer today is then we will feel the loving arms of God wrapped around us, and will know in our hearts that he will never forsake us as we trust in him. And this is going to be a day that we will remember as a day of victory. May God bless you all.
Thank you all for watching. Always remember, always respect. 9/11 will always be in our hearts. Till next time.